combing out a
Getting out of the way
mannequin,
this time?
a mannequin, you don't have to be this rough with people because people hair it's not that hard to comb out with rollers, but mannequins are. And in fact, I'll probably use it. Did you start it? Yeah, she started it already. A mannequin is a little bit harder, okay, to maneuver than a real person. So when you first take the rollers out, you're going to have to relax this curl. And so don't feel like you have to be gentle with her, okay? You have to be rough with her. So one of the things I want you to do is to start working your fingers through the hair like this. It teaches you a lot when you can feel the hair. And this has got quite a bit of gel in it, okay? The other thing I want you to see whenever you've combed it out, all right, is that by using different tools, like this is a wide tooth comb, it will give you a different effect, and here's what I mean by that. Like if I just took a wide tooth comb and combed this hair through, if your gel is a little bit stiff, you can put a little water in it. Put a little water in it. No, that's good. That's good, Trisha. You got plenty of gel on there. So you get a different effect using a comb.
Looks like my grandma's hair.
It does.
Yeah.
Than you do using a brush. Okay, or even just running your fingers through it. Okay. Now watch what it looks like when I use a brush. And I'm just going to do the one brush method. And we always start from the bottom, right? Especially if it's longer hair. Doing that little rotating movement with my wrist. And I just kind of smooth the hair after that. And you can't, you want to relax the curl, but you can't take the curl out. So be a little aggressive, a little on the aggressive side. Because, now how long has this been on here, Tristan?
Since the date, yeah, 2 days.
2 days ago. So the longer the rollers are in the hair, the harder it's going to be to get these little roller marks out. But you have to learn to do that because in skateboard, that's one of the things that they count off for, is those roller marks, okay? And so you're going to brush. You feel like you're brushing for days, right? But it'll be a workout. But that's what you have to do in order to get those little roller marks out. And you may even need to brush it, not just back, but you may even need to brush it in another direction. Okay? Okay, now see the difference on what kind of tool you use. When you use a wider tooth tool, okay, a different type of a comb, and then you use that type of a brush. It even has a different effect when you use this type of a brush.
I thought when you brush curls, they just got really frizzy.
Nope, they shouldn't get frizzy. If you have product on it.
Yeah, the gel makes it look better.
Okay, but you can see that even gives it a different type of effect than that, right? Actually, it doesn't. You have to relax this curl before you can do anything with it. And it's still got curl in it, okay? See, it's not going to get rid of all the curl. It just relaxes the curl so that you can do something with it. So once you comb it out, and I really need to comb this out even more, okay, before I actually try to style the hair. Otherwise, it's going to look like an amateur did it. Right? They can do this at home. They pay you just to make it look more professional. So anyway, comb all that stuff out. So once you brush it all out, okay, and once you get all the little roller marks out of it, which, like I said, I still need to brush this, but for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to start back combing it, okay? to back comb some of the hair in it, okay? And when you back comb, basically what you're going to do, and you're not going to stick your, this is a pintail comb, but I'm going to use it anyway. You can use a rat tail comb, you can use an all-purpose comb to do it. There's lots of different combs you can use. I'm going to use this one. But you see where the roller mark is?
Yes.
You don't want to divide right there to start your back combing. You want to divide like in between that indentation mark. And then you're gonna, I might even do it a little bit less of a section than that. And I'll comb it forward with a little bit of tension, okay? And then I'm going to do a little rotation mark where I do a roughing like that to back comb it. Okay, like that. And then once I get it going, I might pack it down a little bit. And I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, she's done doing everything I've done. No, you're creating a base because you're going to comb it out again. This is how people get their hair to stay for a long period of time. Some people even, especially like I told you, that more mature women don't have a lot of oil in their skin and they don't want to do their hair every day. They don't need to do their hair every day. So to roll it in rollers and maybe do a little bit of back combing kind of helps their hair to stay. So once I do that back combing, I take that one section and I'm going to connect it to the section, previous section, like that, till it's all one big, looks like a tumbleweed. But when you do that at state board, what they're going to do is they're going to go through there and take a comb and they're going to see if they can lift that up. Okay? If they can lift the comb up like this, then your back combing is not sufficient. It won't stay and you won't pass that part of the state board.
So do they like test it before you like brush it back?
They will either do it or they'll have you stick the end of your rat, and you'll have a rat tail comb. They'll have you stick the rat tail comb and pull up like that on it. Or they'll do it. On the sides here, I will take and go, see how these are rolled like this? So I'll take and go a subsection that's like a diagonal forward. And I'll pull that forward. Okay, back comb it and then connect it to the sections I've already back combed.
So for state board, are we gonna do the whole hair head like that?
For state board, what happens is you'll roll it up in a state board set, and then when you get there, you'll take the rollers out just like we did, and then you'll brush it just like we did, and it's timed. I think you have 10 minutes to do it at state board. And then after you brush it, to take the rollers out, brush it out, and comb it out into a set. So you can see that you have to practice in order to get it to be able to do that quickly. So that, and then you'll have to do back combing just on the top of it. About the amount of section that I'm doing right here. Okay. All right. So now I've back combed that top. Now I'm gonna smooth it out. And so I don't smooth it all out. What I'm gonna do is just smooth the top of it out. Okay, this part right here, so that this part's smooth and I can't see the back combing, but the back combing is still in there. But you can see how it gives it even more volume. She's shedding.
Is that normal?
All she's missing.
Yeah, these mannequins shed because they're, you know. Who does she look like?
David Bowie.
David Bowie, yeah. Oh, that is hilarious. David Bowie, how old is he now?
Is he dead?
500. Okay, and you'll notice that I'm doing a little bit of roughing, but it's not like real back combing. It's just like placing the hair in place. Okay, so there's different kinds of back combing. So one thing I want you to see here is that in the area that I put the back combing in, it's really much easier to manage than the area that doesn't have the back combing in. See, look, see how it's smooth? in that area, but look at the sides. Not so much. But if I back combed it and then I smooth the top of it, it will be smooth all throughout. Okay?
Yeah.
So, that's a comb out. Not the best one, but it's certainly an example of one. You can do yours now, okay? And